What's happening, everyone? Nicky here, West Ham Fan TV. Out for a walk. I've just heard the news. Well, actually, I've known about the news for a little while, and I didn't want to say anything until it got confirmed from reliable sources. Declan Rice is going to be out between 4 and 6 weeks. It could be season over. It's devastating, obviously, for our chances. Results. They weren't the worst over the weekend. And we've got a chance to move into the top 4 win today, but we've got to keep positive. We've got to keep positive. Nobe's going to go in there, but I would even consider putting Lanzini in there, changing the formation. I know Arthur's back. That's the thing, and it was always going to be a very tough ask to get through the season without having an injury to the two centre midfielders. No sort of backup plan for that. You can't replace Rice anyway. But it'll give us an opportunity to have a look and see today and see exactly where we are, and it'll give the manager a chance to have a look at his options, I suppose, and consider what he's going to do for the upcoming fixtures without him. Could be season defining, could be. It's 4 to 6 weeks apparently. I've heard 4 to 8 this morning. Knee ligament damage, medial ligament damage. Now, someone who's had knee injuries, medial knee ligament is the one inside. It heals naturally in around 4 to 8 weeks. If it's a tear, it sort of heals itself together, but you've got to be put in a cast or something like that. I've had that myself. To be fair, 60 minutes, man of the match, which is devastating. He meant to have done it when he was running back. From a simple throw-in or something like that, but to be fair, without that support of that medial ligament, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a year's worth injury. So thankfully they've caught it early, let the boy recover. He's played a lot of football over the last few years, and it gives the manager options. I know the boys are going to be talking about this in the build-up show later, but options wise, it would Connor Coventry be the worst? For mobility, Souček will have to do a lot of the dog work. It'll stop him from going forward, but someone like Connor Coventry in there. Lanzini could fit in there with a little bit of a change to it. He's played that sort of position before. He's got a lot of energy. Doesn't give you obviously the class or cover that Rice does, but he's done it before. He's filled in for Nobes in the centre of midfield. Pushing them on a little bit more and playing 5 at the back. Who knows? But unfortunately, if you're just seeing this, it is true. Declan Rice is going to be missing for 4 to 6 weeks. Some massive games coming up. As I said, big ask it would have been to see him, see out the season. He's played season after season without an injury. It was inevitable one was coming, but don't be too downhearted. Don't be too downtrodden just yet. Let's see what the manager does, and we've still got a lot of threat going forward, but let's just see how it goes. Fingers crossed. One thing left to say. Come on, Giants.